present, and all the keys are as important. I just have to start somewhere, and you have to look upon it as a wheel, where to get the wheel running smoothly, you have to have all 5 keys in a harmony. And when there's no harmony, we can find out, well, what is it we have a problem with, and how can we get the harmony back into the circle run. The third golden key is nutrition. It matters what we feed our children with. Their bellies is actually this small. If we fill it up with snack all the time, when it comes to the meals, there's no room for it. And we are cheated so much with all these organic, healthy snacks because it takes room and it's full of sweets. We have to be very careful with snacks. Best snack is something you have to chew. Carrot. Really ripe. Because it's important for the tongue to work and the spit to be made. So it can start the process in the belly. But food is not the only thing we have to have a concern about. It's the whole concept of caretaking. What is the central place in a home? Is it still the kitchen? If we want the kitchen still to have a meaning, we have to invite the children into the work. They need to be a part of the cooking. It's not only mom or dad. They need, and they can, from their 1 year, they can cut a potato. 2 years, they can cut a carrot. They can easily partake in the cooking. Through this, they get exposed to the wonderful smells, to the sound. They get a little taste. And they see a broccoli that is raw is different from one who is boiled. They learn all these different things. So when it is served at the table, they also much more feel like eating it. If you have been a part of the cooking, you are also eating. But if so many children are invited to the table to eat, so many say, mm-mm. And we end up worldwide with picky eaters who don't want this and that and only want pizza and pasta. Something that's easy to eat and just swallow and doesn't really give you any substance. So we have to remember that when we start cooking, the children have to be a part of it. Else they will not appreciate healthy food. And today we have a huge problem with youth only eating fast food. They don't know how to cook. They don't think they have time to cook. It has to go fast. I mean, you are the country known for food on the run or to go. People are eating, walking, they're not sitting down. And it's a problem because sitting down and eating together is nearly, I would say, holy in a good way. That we share something. This is a time where the family is together. This is where I have time to listen. It's a time where I'm telling what I have done. It's a time where the child learns about the life in the family. And as parents, it's also important that you bring rules to the children. How do we sit at the table? We sit while we are eating. We don't walk around. How do we hold the spoon? So many children of today, even when they are 4, 5, or 6, they hold like this when they eat. They don't have this grip, which is tremendous problematic because it's the future writing in school. If you have a movement like this when you eat, you get tension and you don't feel like writing because it starts already hurting in the shoulder and in the back. And that's something we forget as parents often, that we have to teach our children. We have to be a role model. They have to see us holding the spoon. So how do you hold the spoon? How do you hold the knife and fork? It's important skills to pass on to the children. And only if you have time and sit together, they will learn this. The children also need from very early on to be a part of the caretaking in the family. So this to set the table, clean the table, do dishwashing, to be taken into the work of cleaning the house, doing the laundry, things like that the children actually can understand and like to be a part of, is something you have to remember to invite the children to be a part of. That is how we create social relationship. So many children today are not a part of it. They are left out of the social doing. In love to many of our children, we think we do everything and we do it fast because then we have time to play. But you cannot play. The children can play. And in a way, it's much better for your children to see you doing the work and being able to be a part of the work. And that things take time. That we don't need to hurry all the time, because we don't need to do so many things. So nutrition is much more than just the food we eat. It's a whole round. It's a whole holding and caring for the family. Caretaking of not only yourself, but each other. So we have
sleep, movement, nutrition.
Very good.